Magpie fans, welcome to the studios of Jamie Cooper, the man who's been responsible for painting the famous 1990 premiership locker room scene. He now has the job painting the 2010 locker room scene. Jamie, thanks for joining us.
No worries, Paul.
Mate, can you talk us through a little bit about the story of this painting?
Well, similar to the 1990, I just wanted to recreate that magical moment after the grand final siren when the guys all get back to the club rooms and they have that time where they start to savour victory and let their hair down. So it's my imagination of how it would have been like on that day. So I put all the guys in the locker room just kicking up their heels, and after all that pain and effort, they can start to have some fun.
Now, mate, tell me, how did you, were you actually in the locker rooms after the game?
No, I wasn't, but the club was good enough to give me their personal shots that they took.
Now, I know you spoke to Nick Maxwell. What sort of influence did he have on this particular painting?
Well, it was great speaking to Nick because, I mean, captain of a premiership side, pretty special, and he was able to give me a bit of insight into exactly what happened in the club rooms and some of those little things about the players that you want to know to capture their personalities. And
mate, can you talk me through some of the guys? Alan Didak. I noticed he's holding a bottle of red. Is that right?
Well, apparently Alan's pretty keen on the red stuff, and I just reckon this would be the ultimate moment in his life. He'd be right up there with anything that could happen to you. So if ever you're going to crack a bottle of Grange Hermitage, I reckon it'd be then. Mate,
and you've got, I noticed, Harry O'Brien with his mobile phone.
Yeah, again, Nick, so blame all this on Nick, by the way, so it's nothing to do with me, but apparently Harry's pretty keen on keeping in touch with his loyal subjects. So he's on Twitter every moment of the day and probably had his phone tucked down his socks during the game, but apparently it wasn't long after they got into the room that he's on the phone speaking to the people.
You got Reedy at the back with the crutch?
Yeah, well, apparently he broke his foot, but not a bad effort to hang in there on one leg, so I've got him waving his crutch around the back there.
One that surprised me to see, you've added Leon Davis in his suit, not his actual playing gear.
But I think Leon particularly, I think he played 20 odd games that year and played in the drawn grand final. So, he's one of the guys and a big contributor to the success of the year.
Mate, how long does something like this take?
It's probably 2.5 to 3 months, I'd say. And a lot of the time and effort is in that research, finding the photographs. And this scene doesn't exist in terms of one picture, so it's got to be put together from dozens and dozens of pictures. So,
Jamie, I've noticed you've got the shot there of Pendlebury kissing the cup and not maybe Mick or Maxie holding the cup up.
Yeah, that was an unusual one because you'd think traditionally it would be captain, coach or something like that, but and it wasn't particularly because Scott won the Norm Smith, but I just found that photo and I just thought that actually really sums up what it's all about. The love of the club, the love of winning the cup. It's so it's so precious, and guys who get to do that, they're rare as hen's teeth. So I just thought him embracing the cup, giving it a little kiss. I thought that's how every player would feel about the uniqueness and the privilege of being able to win a premiership. So I just thought it was just kind of fitting. It wasn't traditional, but I think symbolically it's what it's all about.
Okay, Jane, well, thank you very much for your time. You're doing a great job and can't wait to see the finishing touches. And of course, for you guys, you can log on to the shop website and purchase your print, framed or unframed. Thanks, mate.